guess, another look at the week's football and a look at how I did in the fantasy football this current week. So let's just start off straight away. Did pretty well, actually, quite happy. Got 61 points. Average was 51, so better than the average. Of course, nowhere near the highest points of 132. That's pretty darn high. Increased our rankings as well. So overall under 3 billion mark now. As I said, I'd love to get that like under the 1 million mark, but we'll see. Not many Crystal Palace fans obviously still online. I think many have probably just given up as well, to be fair, but we'll go into that in a bit. Don't worry, there'll be the weekly dose of Phil's depressive spiral as he supports Crystal Palace. But where do we do well this week? Okay, so you can see the main guys here. Kane obviously doing well. Wish I'd have used the triple captain on him. Lukaku not doing as well as I thought. The core of Watford, who seem to be actually having a pretty good time with things. Been a pretty consistent point scorer to begin with. Dropped off a little bit the last couple of weeks, but then back in the business with a goal scored. Seems like a decent signing for Watford, doesn't he? Actually, rest of my midfield pretty poor. You'd have thought Ali would have got at least one assist, but apparently not. Redmond for me is just not doing the business. We should probably look at trying to transfer him out. Kante again, not exactly prolific, is he? So I think again he might be one I try to move on. Great player, obviously, just not great in a fantasy football sense. Kolasinac doing well for Arsenal. Arsenal getting that clean sheet, so he seems like he is looking pretty decent, I think. And Arsenal looking decent when he plays. Ghazi had a bad week. Yeah, it's a shame. And Barley just didn't even play. After playing every single game for 90 minutes, they just rested him for Crystal Palace, I guess. I don't think he was injured. Nothing came up to say he was injured or anything like that. So I'm pretty pissed off about that, because that would have been another clean sheet. That would have been an extra 6 points. It would have been on like 67 there. So that was really disappointing. And De Gea, obviously, as I said last week, if you don't have De Gea in goal, I don't know what you're doing. I can't understand why only 37% have selected him. I genuinely can't understand that. Like, that guy is a machine. And as I said, Kane getting some real decent points, got himself 2 goals. Now he's starting to bag the goals back again, as I knew he would eventually. But Morata injured is not only a big blow to my fantasy football team, but I guess a big blow to Chelsea as well. So we'll be looking to transfer him out. Now let's have a look at how the games went. So I did say I think Spurs should win the Huddersfield match. They did comfortably. Welcome to the Premiership, Huddersfield, isn't that what everyone says? So yeah, I mean, just well done Spurs. Harry Kane. There's been so much debate, like, as to whether or not Harry Kane is a world-class striker. What even constitutes world class? I mean, I think if you were talking about like world class strikers, you'd probably say, obviously, I mean, if you're including Ronaldo and Messi, but I actually think they might be like just a level higher, to be fair. So I actually won't include them. I'd probably include Lewandowski, possibly Benzema, Suarez, I guess Neymar. Yeah, guys like that, Aguero. I guess maybe you'd have to include Lukaku in there as well. Is Kane as good as any of those? Yeah, I think he is. I think Kane's as good as Lewandowski. Is he going to win the Ballon d'Or? No, he's not. That will go to Messi or Ronaldo. But I think Spurs have just got to do every single thing in their power to keep hold of him. And from what I've heard about Harry Kane, is that he, I think, genuinely wants to stay at Spurs, as long as they keep pressing forward, I think, because you can see how much he's developed. You know, it was only a few seasons back, no one had ever heard of him, and all of a sudden he is probably England's best striker since Alan Shearer. And I mean, even if you're not a Tottenham fan, you've got to say I still remember having an argument with an Arsenal fan way back when Kane made his debut for England, and he said that Harry Kane's not good enough, he's a one-season wonder, blah blah blah. He came on and scored within about 10 minutes of his debut for England, so that's, I guess, where you go from there. Bournemouth, Leicester, I mean, I guess it's a good point actually for Bournemouth, really. Man United, Crystal Palace. Man United scored 4. I have a friend who's a Man United fan. He said that, you know what, it's, even if we'd beaten you 10-0, the fact that Fellaini scored 2 is the bigger embarrassment. Which I don't necessarily agree, because I think Fellaini is actually a decent player who gets a lot of stick when he gets paid out of position a lot of the times. I think he's not like an amazingly world-class midfielder or anything, but he is a tool, and Mourinho knows how to use tools. That's what he does best, and he's going to get some good results from Fellaini this season. Rashford with 2 assists as well, which is looking good for the kid. And yeah, I mean, just solid really. Crystal Palace are just pathetic right now. There's not even anything to say on it really. We're going to be playing Championship football next year. I just got to hope that we rebuild and get a manager and stick with the manager, because reality is that's what's hurt us too much. Is there's been too much, there's been no stability in the club currently. Managers have come and gone so frequently, and they keep trying to change the style of play, and they don't have the players to do it, and then it doesn't work, and then they go, or they play a style which does suit the players, a la Allardyce, Boulis, but then they just leave anyway for other reasons. So what are you going to do? I mean, there's not really much to say on it. We've got Chelsea next game, we're going to lose that. We've got Newcastle away, we're probably going to lose that. Can we score a goal? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, and I'm really trying to look for positives here, we do have a few injuries, and if we can get back the likes of Zaha and Benteke, we might be able to do something. But I mean, yeah, how much of those players, how much damage will be done by the time those players come back, and how much will they be thinking, what's my next club going to be next season? That would be the question I would ask, because once I think you get to a point with a football club where it looks like there's no turning back. Footballers are not dumb. A lot of the players are not going to want to be playing in the Championship next season. They're going to be wanting out, because it's not going to do their career any good, especially with a World Cup coming up. Zaha's going to be playing for the Ivory Coast because England let him slip. And while I'm sure he's probably one of their top players, at the end of the day he's still got to play well and to get through. Assuming the Ivory Coast is going to the World Cup, they usually do. They have a very good side. Same for Benteke for Belgium as well. He's going to want to be there. Sure, he's probably going to be behind Lukaku and Dries Mertens probably at Napoli. But I mean, he's at the minute the way he plays, he wouldn't even be in the squad. So yeah, it's doom and gloom, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? Your point, Roy Hodgson. I think some journalists were saying that they spoke to, I think it was Damien Duff or something like that when he was at Fulham under Hodgson, and Fulham had good success under Hodgson, but they did say it took 2 years for Hodgson to actually have to actually get the things running the way he wanted it. And it's you don't have 2 years, you don't even have 2 months or 2 weeks. You have to kind of get it right now, and I feel sorry for him because the fixture list he's had has been brutal. But I mean, after that we've got West Ham at home, we've got Spurs away, right? Everton at home, Stoke at home, Brighton. There are games there where we should be picking up points. So damage limitation against Chelsea, I guess. Maybe we could sneak a point against Newcastle and see where that goes. At the minute, we just need a goal. It's as kind of said before, that a lot of you as supporters of football clubs will never have even known this. You know, you might have had a bad spell, but you know, to be into October in the Premier League and to not even score a goal when the Premier League starts in August is just pathetic, really. Well, I could do a whole podcast itself just on Crystal Palace. Maybe I will at some point. So Stoke 1-2-1. Peter Crouch is still playing in the Premier League. Fair play. Fair play. Barina missed a penny. I did not know that. Actually, I didn't really get in much. I wasn't concentrating on football this weekend. To be honest, if I've been on holiday, so it wasn't at the forefront of my mind. Stoke beating Southampton's a great result. West Brom Watford, I'd say that's a fair result. West Ham beating Chelsea, that was a much needed win for and I completely blanks my mind. Oh god, the Croatian manager of West Ham, Slaven Bilic. Sorry, that completely went from my mind. But yeah, that's a good result. He needs some wins. Fair play to West Ham for sticking with him. They have stuck with him. I know, you can imagine, he'll be expected to beat Burnley. He'll be expected to beat Brighton. If he can do that, and he'll be expected to beat Crystal Palace. If he can do that, no one will even be talking about it. He'll be, mid-table by then. So good luck to him, I say. I like Slaven Bilic. He's a very open and honest manager about things. But you have to feel that there's enough quality in that West Ham side to do better than what they are doing. Chelsea, Man City. Yeah, obviously, I guess Morata going off after how many minutes? 34 minutes does not help. Don't get me wrong, if you're going to challenge for the league like Chelsea are, you should have good backup. And I assume it was Batshuayi who came on. I don't know for certain. He's a decent player, but he's not Morata, is he? Yeah, and I think from what I saw, Man City kind of, what people are saying anyway, I didn't actually see it, but from what people are saying, Man City did, I guess dominate is probably too strong a word, but they were definitely, that was a deserved 1-0 win from what I hear. Now, it's tough to say with Man City because I said before that the thing with Man City was when Pep first started and they went on this, I think it was like a 9-game win run, and everyone was like, "Oh, just give the league to Man City, it's fine." And where were they at the end of the season? So it's very difficult to kind of turn around and say that they've already had some major defensive problems, people getting injured in defence. But they obviously have quite a robust team. They have a lot of players. I believe they're playing like Fabian Delph at left wing back or something like that, which, hey, if it comes off, it comes off, I guess. But yeah, I just think people are getting a bit carried away with Man City, probably because Pep Guardiola is their manager. I don't think they're going to stroll to the title of the season. They could win it. I mean, Man City are going to be pushing them the whole way. You'd imagine Chelsea are going to be there about. Spurs could certainly mount a challenge as well. And who knows, maybe Arsenal are coming back into it. I mean, beating Brighton 2-0 at home, no offence to Brighton, it's not really the most impressive thing in the world, but they are the sort of games that Arsenal have been stepping up on. So, I totally get that. Arsenal fans will probably be very pleased with that. Monreal and Iwobi on the score sheet, not to make their names on there. Iwobi, in my opinion, should be doing more than what he is in a way. I think he looks like he could be a good player, but he also looks like he could be another, who would I say, Christopher Ray, or another Nicholas Bentner, or another, that's probably unfair because they're not really the same sort of players, or another who would be like an attacking midfielder for Arsenal, who Marouane Chamakh. I think he's got to do more to prove that. I hope he does. Prove me wrong, but there you go. And Everton lost to Burnley 1-0. Burnley, for me, are the dark horses for getting a possible European spot this year. remember who posted it, but I think it was Ian Wright, and he said, I would love to see Sean Dyche get the Arsenal job. And, you know, if you look at the Burnley team on paper, I couldn't even name you more than about 3 players. No offence to those players, but they are not Premiership quality. And what that guy is doing there, and the kind of team effort and the team focus, and it proves that football is a team game at the end of the day. They are doing just brilliantly well. And Everton, who have spent so much money, man, why didn't they buy a striker? I mean, they did. I guess they got Sandro, but man, it's yeah. If they had Lukaku, they would be doing very well right now, but they don't. And then Liverpool, same place, I guess. Liverpool, I guess you would argue it's not really slipping up, but Newcastle away is always a tough game, and Newcastle under Benitez are looking really solid, especially for what I would say is a lack of Premiership quality in their team. Largely a lot of very similar players to what they had in the Championship last season, but doing really, really well. And Liverpool, with their kind of, you know, just things aren't clicking at Liverpool. Everyone's going on about their creaky defence and, you know, all that type of stuff. I mean, they just, I guess, just got to score more. They need Mane back. That's what they need. They really need Mane back. I assume he didn't play that game. I think he's still out injured. But yeah, they've missed that guy. So we actually have a international break coming on, so there won't be a fantasy football next week as a result of that. Some big games coming up there. Liverpool, Man United, obviously the big one, and some potential banana skins for the top sides. You know, Spurs home to Bournemouth, Man City home to Stoke, Chelsea away to Crystal Palace. Not even a banana skin, it's just an away win. Yeah, Arsenal away to Watford. That's a tough game, by the way, that one. That would be a very interesting game. If Arsenal want to come back and try and challenge for this title, they've got to win that game, and Watford are looking decent right now. So that's for me, probably, apart from Liverpool Man United, the standout game of the weekend. I'm going to be very interested in that one. Super Sunday, not really that super, is it, to be fair? And then Leicester, West Brom. Swear to God they just played, didn't they? No, they didn't. Who did West Brom play? Watford. Leicester played Bournemouth, yeah. I mean, I can't see that one pulling in too many crowds on there. So the play we need to change is Morata, but I'm not actually going to change him this episode. I'd like to take some suggestions if you have any as to who you think I should put in. Bear in mind, I'm not going to do it until probably a few days before here, because players could get injured during the international break and stuff like that, so I've got a little while to do it. Who knows, maybe Morata will even make a miraculous recovery and bounce back, because I'm thinking probably Batshuayi for Chelsea would be the cut switch, because you got to imagine they're going to score some against Crystal Palace, or probably another Chelsea player at least. But we shall see. So yeah, I guess maybe a little bit of a shorter one this week. Let's actually just have a look at the table in here, at the Premier League table. Obviously Crystal Palace down the bottom there. I mean, I don't even know what you want me to say. Man City, Man United, just one goal separating them, like literally one goal. That will be a massive game for Man United. Liverpool away, that will be very interesting. Spurs in there, still 5 points behind, unbelievably already, but looking better and better. And Chelsea 6 points behind in 4th, with equal points to Arsenal now, who are in 5th. So Arsenal beginning to look better, but again, as I said, the Watford game will be a real tester for them, I think. And then, as I said, Burnley, they're my dark horses for a European place. I just think they are looking super, super solid. You know, only 5 goals conceded, which, apart from the top 2 teams, you know, is the same as Tottenham, and that's as good as anybody else in the league. Obviously, scoring 7 is not ideal, but they are my dark horses, so you heard it here first. But yeah, they're down the bottom: Bournemouth, Swansea, Leicester, Everton. I can't believe Everton are down there. I can't believe it. West Ham dragging themselves out. Brighton on a little bit of a slope, and Stoke, you've got to imagine they're going to struggle against Man City, haven't you? So they could be right down in there. If Swansea get a win against Huddersfield, it's still a lot to play for down here, but Palace are so far away now. Sure, 2 wins and we could be out, but where are we getting those wins from? Where are we getting those goals from? I don't even know. Yep. Anyway, pray for Crystal Palace as always. And thank you for watching. As always, let me know who you think should replace Morata, and I shall catch you guys in the next episode. See you soon.